Yo, Paige, what up? $50. You already know. Yo, notice the gavel in this broadcast. It's a gavel right here. You know what I mean? Notice the gavel right here. You know what I'm saying? This gavel represents some type of order, some type of law and order. You know what I'm saying? Recognize the gavel that's present. You know what I'm saying? It's consistency with law and order. To the extent of the application of the law is a factor. Like just because you survive in the district. When you survive in a district, you survive in a district where you're not just exposing yourself to the elements of the district. You survive in the district, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? You can have a hammer, the hammer go off for anything. The hammer, you bang the hammer like straight to a joint, and something go live, anything can happen. You know what I mean? So check it. Approaching 215 on atomic time clock. Approaching 215, Philadelphia area code, North Philly is 215. I was in Philadelphia like not long ago, like for a summer. I was trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I got out of this district because it was problems, mad problems, like it is now. Like I be saying that it's mad problems now. It was mad problems. All of the traffic stops. You know what I mean? It was just I wasn't driving when I was here, but you know what I mean? When I was here, that was a problem because they don't have transportation and all that. But not just being in misery, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, approaching 215, this is what I was up against. Like they was making noise here and they wasn't really doing it like I was doing it because I'm from the district. So being from the district, I was like, like trying to make it happen, like not be victim to somewhere that wasn't a district, but make it happen in no less of a place than the district would suggest. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in a different district, you got to figure out, how to make it happen. So check it. Trying to make it happen, you got to even be having a hammer. You got to, be ready for anything. The worst, you got to be ready for anything. So just saying that to say, like when I was in Philly, it was like I just go to the district. I go to Manhattan. I go to Manhattan and be like, boom. You know what I mean? Nobody with me, nothing. Nobody just doing it me. I was like 16, 17. You know what I mean? Just go to Manhattan and be like, boom, see what's happening in Manhattan real quick. Because, you know what I mean? From district to district, making it happen don't always line up. So, going to a different district, I'll just be like, boom, I'm in Manhattan. You know what I mean? Buses, trains, you know what I mean? Commotion, congestion, traffic. You know what I mean? But it's like it's a glamour to it. You know what I mean? It's a glamour to it. It was a glamour to it then. It's a glamour to it now. Even in the pandemic, you go to the building, and the building be like, you know what I mean? Where you was at? Oh, I just left Manhattan. You know what I mean? I was uptown. You know what I mean? I was uptown. I was across the street in the district. I just caught the PATH train. You know what I mean? Over here. You know what I mean? I'm over there. It's like that a little bit. So, saying that to say, trying to make it happen, approaching 215 on an atomic time clock, trying to make it happen. I go to Manhattan, try and figure something out, come back, go to another district, try and make it happen over in that district. You know what I'm saying? But Philly particularly, I went through some experiences in Philly where I called 911. You know what I mean? In Philly. You know what I mean? I never called 911 in no other district trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I called 911. So check it. I went through something like the police was showing up. The police was showing up where I was resting at. You know what I mean? They was showing up and they was like, "What you doing in there?" I'm like, "What I'm doing in there? I'm visiting." So I'll be like, I'm visiting, and they'll be like, "Well, who you visiting with?" Start asking me a number of questions for no reason, And while I'm sitting in the house, and they talking through the door. They talking through the door while I'm sitting in the house. That's a violation of rights. You know what I mean? And when they did that, I was like, "Yo, why are they hanging by the door like that?" I don't know. I never seen nothing like that before. You know what I'm saying? So They was like, what are you doing in there? What are you doing? So, well, I just woke up, you know what I'm saying? Not major. I'm not doing that. What are you talking about? What am I doing? I'm visiting. So it wasn't the type of neighborhood like people was hanging out or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no district where people was hanging out, but they was surrounding, like every so often they'll show up and be like, hey, anybody in there? You know, like asking who's there and stuff like that. You know, like people wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like the people wasn't there. So it was like, yo, I started saying I gotta get out of Philly. You know what I mean? I can't be in Philly much longer. You know what I'm saying? It was time to go back to school. I was like 16, 17, and I was trying to figure out, you know what I mean, whether I was gonna go to school in Philly, whether I was gonna, move to Philly. Because I couldn't be here. You know what I mean? I was here and I was like, I left here because it was mad problems. Like people was looking for techs. They was in my house looking for techs and it was looking crazy. Like, how you in my house looking for a tech? You know what I mean? So it was like the tech wasn't stolen and nothing. It was just like a regular tech. They never seen a tech before, and they were just like looking for the tech, like in my house looking for the tech, with people that lived in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just a resident. I wasn't paying no bills or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when I moved here with the people that was paying the bills. So it was like, they could look for techs. This is how I grew up, you know what I mean? They could look for a tech, you know what I mean? So I was like, yo, I got to make a move. There's no way you're gonna be looking for techs up in here. You know what I mean? Bills or no bills. I got constitutional rights, you know what I mean, to be protected. So they still pushing it like they could be looking for techs. And I'm like, yo, ain't no way you looking for no tech. And just, I'm a resident. And you know what I'm saying? That's my address like it's everybody else's address. When I go to school, that's my home address. You know what I mean? So somebody violate your rights, the Constitution, they don't think they have to be accountable for their violation of your rights. They don't think, because they feel like they pay the bills, then they don't have to respect your rights as a United States citizen. That's wrong. You got to respect a United States citizen's rights. It's almost 215. You got to respect your United States citizens' rights, no matter what citizen it is. If you're just visiting from another country, you might not have the same rights as the rest of the citizens, but most importantly, 215, yo, mass shout outs. Yo, make sure everybody make it happen at $50 International. Yo, I'm going to get out of here. I'm not going to sit here all day. I just made sure I made 215. Yo, I'm out. Peace. $50. Subscribe, throw your likes and all that. You already know. Peace.